we never really stop learning, or at least we shouldn't stop learning. Learning is the backbone of our existence, and it's often what makes it possible to pursue our dreams or our dream job. So by learning a new technique, a skill or idea, we increase our value as a person and as an employee. So how do we go about learning something new? Well, that's exactly why the MD of GetSmarter, Rob Paddock, is in studio to explain the benefits of continuous learning. Rob, why is it so important to keep learning? I've mentioned a few things there.
Absolutely, Lizo. I think there's a couple of good reasons to continue your education throughout your life. We generally, when we talk about the benefits, break it down into three main categories. The first is that there are a number of physical benefits to continuing your learning. The second is that there's a number of professional benefits. And finally, there's a number of personal benefits. So in terms of physical benefits, the mind and the brain is actually just another muscle of the body, and you, through your sporting activities, would know if you don't stimulate your muscles, if you don't work on your muscles, they're not going to grow, and you're not going to be able to achieve great things like doing the Ironman or the doozy or any of those crazy things that you do.
Of course.
So the mind is exactly the same, and we need to stimulate the mind if we want it to operate at its optimum efficiency. There's been a number of studies recently that have actually indicated that, or at least that have linked the benefits of continuous education to you not developing Alzheimer's in old age. So a number of physical benefits. Professional benefits is probably the most pronounced in the area that we operate. We offer short courses to working professionals throughout South Africa and abroad. And what we found is that in this changing employment landscape, where a job that you may have done 5 years ago simply doesn't even exist today, you need to be continuously upskilling yourself.
But now, where do I find time? I mean, you're working professional, you've got a 9 to 5, you've got to pick the kids up from school. How do you find time to get smarter?
And this is the question that we sought to answer 6 years ago when we started GetSmarter. We've identified that people in the workplace need to continuously update their skills, but they don't have time to go complete varsity lectures. They can't take a 6-month sabbatical to go learn a new skill. So we sought, through online education, to take the classroom to our students. So through the online environment, we're able to offer our students a very rich and engaging student experience online, and that students can take wherever they are in South Africa or abroad.
But what about, I'm playing devil's advocate here, I'm making it really hard for you. What about someone who needs to know an answer to something or get advice? Is there online help or lecturers?
Absolutely. So there's an incredible amount of support on our GetSmarter courses. Our students complete courses generally over 10 weeks. Those courses are broken up into individual modules, and each and every module requires them to do a number of learning activities. One of those learning activities is a very interactive discussion forum, where they're able to interact with both their teachers and their course administrators, as well as their fellow students. And we're actually proactively monitoring our students' learning experience and responding to them and making sure that we keep them on track with their learning activities in any given week. Now,
GetSmarter.co.za has an amazing list of courses. Just give us a few. I saw creative writing skills.
Absolutely.
But there's other business skills as well that you offer.
There's a number of business skills, creative skills, IT skills. Business skills would include things like project management, financial management. We've got an events management course coming up. I think I mentioned a few minutes ago that we are about to launch a social media course. In the more creative pursuits, we have things like digital photography, creative writing, Photoshop. We've got a full portfolio of 28 courses, so there's pretty much everything you could ever wish for.
Now, the website is very, very easy to navigate, and Expresso is giving you a chance to win a course valued at 8,000 Rand. Rob, thank you so much for joining us on Expresso. Kat, you're going to show us how we could stand, or our viewers could stand a chance of winning this course from GetSmarter.co.za.
I am indeed, and I want to show you something very quickly, very interesting, that if you go onto the website GetSmarter.co.za and you check out the frequently asked questions, I found a very useful question here that where people have been asking, perhaps, how much time do I need to spend studying each week when you enroll into these courses? And they say on average the students spend 7 hours per week to complete all of the required elements of the weekly module. So they're like an hour a day, not really much at all. And it says here, question 10, are there any prerequisites to studying with GetSmarter? It says the only requirement you actually need is access to the internet, a valid email address, and since all aspects of the courses are conducted online. So you don't need anything else. It is recommended that you have a matric certificate, but it's not like it's going to stop you at all. But here we go. The deal is this. Go on to GetSmarter.co.za, click on the Home tab. Once you do that, it'll take you to the Home tab, as you'd expect. And on the right-hand side, you'll see here Espresso Competition. You click on that little logo there, and it takes you to the competition. It explains basically how everything works and how to enter. And it's basically simple. Answer the question and submit your details. And the question is this: which course would you like to complete? So then you go down to that little area that is highlighted as courses. You click on the down arrow, check out the seemingly millions of courses they've got to offer: corporate coaching, events management, feature writing, guest house management, everything that you'd like over there. And you select one for yourself, put in all of the other details, your name and surname, and as simple as that. So go check it out. Really, really worth you learning some more and improving yourself, whether corporately or just in your own personal life as well. We're going to a quick ad break. We'll be right back.
Stay with Espresso and SABC3.